Hi everyone, it's Nicole Atherton back with another Project Life Process video. Today, before I speed up the camera speed, I wanted to show you what I've already done. So if you remember from last week, or if you watched it, I had this heart from the Bond story kit, and I wanted it to be a see-through element. So this week my plan was to use more of those hearts, and I've already cut out 3 photos of flowers that I've taken around the house and around the neighborhood and stuff. Just spring was exploding really this week, and I wanted to capture some of those photos and use the heart outline to guide the cutouts so that they were in heart shape and basically still the see-through elements. And then on the back, I don't know if I'm going to do anything on the back for next week, but we will tackle that later. And then that's pretty much all I did. I've already cut this down to size. I just wanted a small picture here. And then I will speed up the camera and do my regular thing. Now I am going through the 3x4 cards from the Birds and Bees Studio Calico Documenter kit, and thrown in there and on the bottom right hand side of the screen is some cards from Ali Edwards' March 2017 digital release. And you just saw me pull an element from the Eat Story kit. There's an awesome pad so there's several of these cards. It's not really a card, it's like a paper, and it says the story of this meal, and it has different things you can check off, and a space for journaling and the date. So that worked well with the sushi photo on the right hand side of the page. Next up, I'm going to be working on my title card, and I know I want to use this rubber piece that says March, so now I just have to choose which 4x6 card I'd like to use. I chose the subtle green chevron because it was soft, and that's kind of what I was feeling at the moment. So I stuck that down with my dot adhesive there. Now I'm just trying to figure out what I want to embellish this with. I am putting the dates on here, and the dates are March 20th through the 26th. And I'm leaving enough space between the dates because I am going to write through between them. Sometimes I write a dash, sometimes I write through, sometimes I don't do anything. I just like to mix it up a little bit. This is a almost completely used letter sticker sheet from Studio Calico, and if you belong to the Ali Edwards Craft the Story group on Facebook, you may remember that I posted a photo of this and I was like, do you guys think this is done? Can I throw this out yet? And so many people responded with so many different words and things that I could use it for. I was totally amazed. And somebody said week. I don't know how I missed that, but I'm not a very good word scramble player, so I used the week from that. And I'm stamping right now week 11, and it's actually week 12, so I'll fix that later. But I'm using the Ali Edwards Crafter ink in Olympia, which is one of my favorite colors. It's just a beautiful tealish blue that is very unique, and I love the quality of the ink as well. The little sticker there that says hello, I got from a Maggie Holmes sticker and label sheet. So for the Hello Spring card, which is from the Ali Edwards digital release for this year, I wanted to find my stamp set that's called These Days Are For, because it has Monday in her handwriting. I couldn't find it, so I just found this other stamp set, which is the Storytelling Class 4x3 stamp set. And I'll reference all of these products in the video's information if you are interested in where to find them. And I just stamped the date there. Now I am creating a space for journaling on this card with the leaves on it, and going to write my journaling after I stamp the bottom. So I am using the stamp set that came with the Documenter kit, and I've never used it before, so I am preparing the stamp because of the manufacturer residue that's on there. You might have seen me do this before, and it makes the stamp pick up the ink and it makes a very clean, crisp image. And cleaning off my stamp now, putting it back, and going to be journaling. I'm doing handwriting journaling this week. I often do a mix or one or the other. This week I just felt like everything was kind of soft in the colors and the layout, and having a handwritten touch kind of went with the flow and the feel of the layout. And embellish with a little heart. Done with that one. So I loved this card from this kit, and on one side it said morning views, on the other side it said evening views. So the one that's showing for this week actually says morning views, and I have a couple of photos of sunrises because at this time of year where I live, the sun is rising as I drive to work most of the time. And this is the second time of the year that I get it, because the first time is during Pacific Daylight Time, and so I'm sorry, Standard Time, and now it's Daylight Time. So I get to see these beautiful sunrises all again. And if I'm not running late, then I often stop to take a photo of it. And this sticker says "You Shine," and I just wanted the shine, so I cut off the U and I put that on there. Now I am going to be embellishing this photo. There's stuff around the house that I don't take photos of very often, and they change, and we don't remember what they looked like before. So I took a photo of the stuff that was in the dryer in the sink, and stamped "Bring on the Routine." And this stamp set is from Ali Edwards also, and it's called "What Today Looked Like." And I think it's sold out, but I'll link it anyways. Next, and this card here says "Rain, rain, go away, come again another day." And we had a crazy storm on Wednesday it was a huge downpour. We don't get downpours like that. And it basically overflowed the drainage systems of the city. And on the way home were puddles everywhere. I'm talking ankle deep or more in parking lots and in intersections. So it caused a lot of, no, not a lot, but a little bit of drama, and it was an unusual phenomenon for us. So I took a photo as I was stuck in traffic. Don't do that if you're driving. I have no idea why the camera decided to go out of focus, but for this segment, it's going to be out of focus, and I'm really sorry, but at least you can sort of see what I'm doing. So next, I'm just going to be adhering this photo, a screenshot really, that I took of the weather, because it gets quite hot here, very hot, very early, and this, I think, is the last week that we're going to be on the chilly side, and probably the last time in a while that we're going to get a significant storm with rain. So I wanted to remember that. The thing I'm working on now is a photo of me and somebody at work, and then I had a card from that basket that came with it, so I just cut off a piece of it, stuck the two cards together on the back with some washi tape that I had lying on my workspace, and made a 4x6 card out of it. Now I'm just writing what was going on with that sushi picture on the top. That we went out with some friends on Saturday, and the table was so small for all the sushi that we shared and ordered together. We were just kind of like eating crazy. So anyway, funny photo of all that sushi. And this March Stories card is from Allie's December release also, and it's a great card to summarize a couple of points from the week. I don't record everything that happens during the week, and some things that happen that I think should be recorded I don't have photos for. So this is a good way to do that. Oh, we're back in focus. Oh, that feels so good. So I am just filling in some of these lines with like a one-liner for each little mini story here. There are a lot of nice, good stickers on this sticker sheet, and I'm definitely going to keep them out and available for me to use later in my upcoming projects. I thought that I wanted to use some of these circles from the scrapbook kit, but I decided ultimately against it, just to leave the hearts as they are, and the flowers are so pretty, why not? So thank you so much for coming and watching, and if you liked what you saw today, please give me a thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing if you're a subscriber. If you're not, please join us, and I make videos regularly, and I hope that you've seen something here to inspire you. Happy crafting!